Okay. It says we are live. Hello. Welcome. I have asked in the chat what animal you think we are going to get today. I have pulled, so I do know. The only hint that you're going to get is that it's not a frog, despite this week's thumbnails. I mean, we might get the frog later this week, but we don't have it for today. Oh, interesting. All S's for the guesses so far. Interesting. Anyway, hello. How are we? Did you do something fun for yourself? Some Sunday self-care last night? If you did, let us know. And sort of if you have a plan for this week and you know what you want to get done / need to get done, let us know what that is. I have I want to get finished with these scenes that have been rattling around in my head. I started them yesterday, I guess. Yeah, and I got a little over 2,700. So I'm continuing with these scene options for myself. Again, they are not in my main work in progress because my brain doesn't work that way. I don't know why. Anyway, I'm still also wanting to get some extra revisions done for the main work in progress. So main work in progress, these shiny-esque new ideas, get those down on paper or digital paper. Anyway, those are my two main big things for this week. So Paget says, hello everyone. Happiest of Mondays. Happiest of Monday to you. Mama Maggie is here. It says, hello lovelies. Hello. Jen writes romance is here. Hi. Hello. And Rachel is here. Hello. Rosalind guesses that it's going to be the snake. Mama Maggie guesses it's going to be the skunk. Jen guesses that it's going to be a squirrel. It is not any of those three. Elizabeth says, hello, everyone. Hello. How are you? And Kate says, hello. Cool Gamer says, hi. Victoria says, hi. Laura, oh, exciting. Your mom is here. You've been getting all of the hugs. Yay. Well, I bet you're having to share a few hugs with Roy. But still. All the hugs. That's amazing. Becca says, hello. It's a cow. Say it's a cow. It's not a cow. It is not a cow. Rachel says, too much to list. For now, you want to post to Vella. And then last line edits on book 1 before formatting. Gotcha. Paget says, you finished inputting first rounds of edits. Nice. Now addressing the pile of sticky notes in the margins. Oh, yes. And running per writing aid. It's not an otter either. Mama Maggie says, for Sunday evening, I decided to scramble out of bed when the does started growling, tangle in the covers, trip and hit my head. Oh no, on the elliptical and bruise the left side of your body. It was comical. Oh no. I'm so sorry. I hope the bruises recover quickly. Paige says otter is a good one. Otter is a good one, but it is not an otter. Becca says, I'm hoping it's an antelope because you need the antelope energy today. It is not the antelope either. Oh no. Paige says, oh, ouch, to Mama Maggie. That started out sounding so romantic and woodsy, rising to the sound of deer, etc. But no. It is not the bee or the dragonfly either. And then you were assaulted by exercise. This is a good way to describe exercise in general, being assaulted by exercise, because it always hurts, no matter what. Rose says, I had complex migraines and seizures all weekend. Oh no, with the 3 little boys. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Jen says, oh no, to Rosalind as well. Stieg is here. Hello. Bear. It's not the bear. It is actually the fox. What does the fox say? Mom Maggie says not dogs. Okay. So the doctor gave you muscle relaxers this morning and your fingers aren't working properly. Gotcha. Okay. Stiggy's finally ready to write some words down after a 5-day holiday of absolutely no writing. Well, welcome back to writing. Hopefully we can help with that. Assaulted by exercise. I will be using that phrase from now on. Yes, exactly. Me too. Mom Maggie says, I am dictating everything and your dictation software hates you. Oh, I'm sorry. Jen says, took my daughter to memorial service for a teenager this weekend, and so it pretty much sucked. You just went to bed early after writing a bunch yesterday. Gotcha. Padge says, I agree on the assault from exercise. Good way to describe it. Your husband says, I love exercise. It feels so good to stop. Yeah, that's about the only time when it feels good, right? So Becca also pulled the fox this morning. Well, it is pretty rare that we get the same card, but occasionally we do. So apparently today we have the same deck. Jen says, I like exercise and miss it, but my broken toe disagrees right now. I bet your broken toe does. Paget says, I'm so sorry, Jen. I'm sure you feel so drained. Yeah, absolutely. So sorry for your daughter, says Mama Maggie. Kai says, hey, hello. And Victoria says, replotting the screenplay that you started months ago and forgot about journaling about issues with your current novel project. I mean, repotting is also a fun word for. It's like you start out with a teeny tiny pot, and then you can consistently have to move it to a bigger and bigger pot and plot. Okay, so our fox today is in the inverse or upside down position. And I actually took it out of where it was supposed to be. I had it in the right spot, and then I foolishly took it out without marking my spot. Okay, so here's our fox friend. Thinking on your feet is the main message. But again, remember this was in the upside down or inverse position. So, are you camouflaging yourself to avoid intimacy or vulnerability? Perhaps you are being too clever for your own good and playing games to protect yourself. Being dishonest with yourself or others can become isolating and create obstacles to true connection. The fox calls you to stay attuned to what is happening within you and around you so that your quick thinking and creativity can lead you to better relationships and situations. You are called to use your fox spirit beneficially rather than in ways that keep you from experiencing what you want. Or perhaps right now you are realizing that a situation is trickier than it appears on the surface, and you are afraid to make a move in case it turns out to be a mistake. The fox is here to remind you that when you are in alignment with the Great Spirit, the answers and solutions can come quickly, and you can trust them. Don't overthink a situation in order to avoid the challenge of facing a difficult truth. The fox's creative nature will always be there to guide you and help you move quickly into better circumstances. I have to say, for me, I think I vibe a little bit better with the second part. Perhaps you are realizing that a situation is trickier than it appears on the surface and you're afraid of screwing things up. That is me whenever I write. So, yeah. So the little bit of assurance that it's going to be okay. Stop overthinking things and just do it. Just write. Just write an option, and it will become clear whether or not that's the right way to do it. So, gorgeous card, lovely fox, good message. So that is your card for today. That is what the fox says. Let's see. Jen says it was a lot to Paget. From a mom's perspective, on every level, it was heavy. Yeah, you saw so many emotions there that you tried to bottle for writing since you write a lot of tragedy personally. Victoria says, I just realized that repotting is great. Yes. Beckett says, I start the major edits today on Hexsphere and you're a little intimidated. That's okay. The fox tells you that you don't have to overthink it, that it's going to be fine. So, plotting is gardening. Yes. Such a cute fox. Indeed. I like it a lot. It's a gorgeous card. You adore foxes in art and in real life, even if they do keep digging up the garden. Oh, no. I follow, oh gosh, what's it called? There's a Laughing Fox channel on here on YouTube, and I follow them. The name is escaping me at the moment, but it's like a fox sanctuary. And the foxes laugh, and it's so cute. If you have not looked up foxes laughing, please do. What a lovely meaning. Yes, indeed. The second part is hitting hard for book 2. Yeah, the second part was definitely more more appropriate for what I'm feeling at the moment. So Rachel says it's been a tough edit / revision. Yes. But hopefully we can help. Okay, so since we have the frog as our theme for this week's thumbnails, I thought we could start with our fancy frog farting timer. The only question is how long? It is a 30-minute timer. We can run it down to a 25 if you prefer. So which would you prefer, a 25 or a 30-minute farting frog? 25 or 30? After hearing the fox's message, I just made a quick schedule for editing chapters, and I feel so much better. Oh, good. Becca immediately votes for the 30 minutes to start us off. So does Paget. And so does Victoria. All right, we are on the 30-minute train. Okay, I need to share first before I make it full screen. All right. So let's do our reminders. 1, make sure that if you are already working today, go ahead and save or back up your project. 2, make sure that you have something to hydrate with and go ahead and take a sip. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching. I think it might be Save a Fox. Yes. And number 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go, 30 minutes and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. That was sprint number 1. How'd you do? Calculator. 648. Not bad. Okay, so let me know how you did on that first sprint. If you got yourself ready for a full session, if you got distracted, if you finished up some housework, whatever it is you needed to do before you could write, or if you ate something, all that kind of stuff. How did you do? I'm going to save it. Y'all know how paranoid I get about saving my stuff. Okay, so let's see. Monique popped in and said hello. You're working on a book review right now. Nice. Mama Maggie had an excerpt from us. Who is it Audie? Helm worried who else would... I'm not sure how to pronounce this name or names. Helm worried who else would woo his songbird. Looking down at him, Cassie giggled. He's a bull from the Rocking M Ranch. Startled and confused, Helm demanded, why would you allow a bull to come to your home? Does he threaten you? A bully, sorry. Cassie's laugh echoed musically around them. No, Helm, he's a literal bull from the ranch. He comes up and spends the night in the garage sometimes. Nice. Padgett says the image of a bull just like sauntering up to the garage after a long, hard day of snorting at other cows and just like kicking his feet back. Yes. Mama Maggie says she has a full-sized mattress for Audie because she couldn't find a big enough pet bed, and she buys him very expensive feed, and he even has a large dog water. He is very pampered. Yes. Hello, Allie. How are you? It was the farting prince or the farting fancy frog. Yes. The granddaughter on the ranch raised Audie for a show bull, and he missed that life. Unfortunately, he has a Disney princess equivalent living on a box canyon on the ranch now. Nice. Kai says, this reminds me so much of Nepal. Your friend says cows are king, and they sure know it. Yeah. So cute. Monique has finished editing the book review. Good. Monique says, now I need to figure out what to do with chapter 20 of your work in progress. Yes. Matilda, hello. How are you? Hello, everyone. You love the necklace. Thank you. Yes. Slice of a geode. Love it. Jen got 903. Very impressive. Steek says, didn't get any writing done because you were looking for a wireless keyboard online for your Mac. You think you found the right one. Do I say yes to the Tress keyboard? I mean, if it is in your budget and it is something that you think will make you more comfortable when writing, yes. Mom Maggie says 473 words. Excellent. Kai got 419. One of your characters is not at all happy with your main character. Oh, no. Becca ate lunch for the first half, but got through the first few pages of editing for the second half of the sprint. Nice. Kate got about 300 words that first sprint. Excellent. Mom Maggie got 473 and switched the laundry loads. Excellent. Rachel made lunch, got interrupted by the hubs and the doggo for food, so you did not get finished. Monique has not had lunch yet, but you plan on having lunch after sprinting. Padgett got an extra mini scene written, 4 sticky notes addressed, and a chapter and a half per writing aided, or however you say it. Yes, exactly. The pacing of this kills me, but I guess that's just the way of it. And also ate some Cheetos, but felt some regret about it. Victoria says, finished answering questions about my story. Confirmed that I should keep writing even though it's hard at the moment. Yes, I agree. Kai wants to know if Stieg found a good price. I need a new one, but can't afford it. Pet says, the one I have is lavender. It goes click-clacky, and you think it was about $46. Jen says, that sounds like a dream to Mama Maggie. Pet says, I don't remember seeing a cheaper one, but there were definitely more expensive ones. Yes. Elizabeth said, I knocked a few things off my to-do list during that one. Excellent. Good job. Clicky-clacky. Yes. There is something special about clicky-clacky keys. So at least I like them. I know some people prefer the soundless ones, but I grew up pounding on the keys because they needed that much pressure. So I feel some type of way about clicky-clacky. And big selling point. Yes, absolutely. Let's see. Steve says, sadly, no. You've been looking at a Logitech mechanical wireless one. It's $180. Ouch. So you're just considering putting it on your Christmas wish list and hope that some wealthy benefactor gets it for you. I mean, that is definitely one way to go. Surely Logitech has some cheaper ones, though. Right? Oh, but maybe they're not compatible with Mac. But I would think they would be. Because you just have to put the little dongle in, or it has to be Bluetooth, right? Surely Logitech has a cheaper one. I don't know. But if that's the one you want, then that's the one you ought to eventually get. Paget says, dang, 903 words is amazing. Yes. Kai says, thank you to Paget. Jen says, I am more into the quieter ones since your office is in the dining room. Gotcha. 182. Yeah, I would pause. Absolutely. Yeah. Makes sense. Gotcha. It's about the same cost as an Apple Magic keyboard, so I don't know what's up with these prices, right? Like, why? Usually Logitech it's a decent keyboard, decent electronics and things, but at least normally they're like within price range. That's like okay, but that's weird. Yeah. I mean, they do make higher end sort of like gaming ones as well. So maybe that's part of it. I don't know. Chen says, I am behind because of the weekend. I get to write a whole lot today. I thought she'd go to the memorial with someone, but I got to be the lucky one last minute. Yep. Yeah. Everyone is having such good productivity. Yay. Hashtag no words left behind. Rachel says, said doggo is not mad because she didn't get more of your tuna salad and wants to huff at me. Oh, no. So spoiled. So Stieg wants to know what brand Paget found that was about $48 to $50. Kai says, I could not find one under 100 pounds. Jen wants to know if it's wireless. Yes, it was wireless. You want wireless and mechanical, so your options are limited with shipping to the backwater mechanical countryside. Gotcha. Jen says, ugh. Pat just says it's an Uboti, and it uses AA batteries and comes with a mouse, which you have yet to use. You thought it would go through lots of batteries, but so far only the one. Good to know. Stieg says, oh, I've seen that one on Amazon. So pretty, but sadly they don't ship to Norway. Oh, no. Is there a secondhand seller in that, or a third-party seller that could ship it? I mean, it might cost you a little bit more in shipping, but Padge says, a girl at the dealership when you were getting your car serviced had one around that price-ish, and it was a Sadie's brand. You wrote it down because it was also adorable and similar to yours. Nice. Okay, so Sadie and Uboti are two brands. Ugh being the correct term here. Bummer for not shipping. Yes. You think shipping would be available anywhere with so much online shopping now? You would think. Maybe eBay, possibly. And KR writes, hello. How do you go about juggling books to edit for publication and writing first drafts for new projects? That I am still figuring out myself. You might have a sort of like morning versus afternoon time block situation, or have a certain amount of pages and or words that you reach before you swap to the other one. Jen says, I got my laptop on a refurbished site and they have all kinds of stuff available, but I forgot the name of the site now. I wonder if they would be cheaper and be able to ship to you, Steve. You're considering just ordering it to an American friend's house and have her ship it to you, but yeah, the shipping costs make it more expensive than the $46. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Alrighty. Okay. Let's do a water timer. Do you want a 25 or another 30? What would you rather? For your self-promo sprint, let me know if you would prefer 25 minutes or 30 minutes. And also, don't forget that if you have a YouTube channel, Twitch channel, Amazon author page, Etsy store, website, blog, social medias, etc., now is going to be the time to promote that. Just remember that if you do not have a blue wrench of power, like Mama Maggie or Becca C. Smith has, you will not be able to post direct links. You can get around the automated filters by spelling out the dot and .com and putting in a little few extra spaces in there. But yeah, so your other regular reminders is that 1, you need to save your document. 2, you need to make sure that you have something to hydrate with. And go ahead and take a sip. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. That was sprint number 2. How'd you do? Don't forget that was also the self-promo sprint. So if you had something to promote, make sure you have popped that in the chat. Thank you very much, Mama Bangy, for doing the link parade for us. Don't forget that when you encounter a name that you either have not seen or you are not sure if you're subscribed to, make sure you right-click, open up a new tag, and make sure you are following your fellow writers. Okay. I need to figure out how many words. All right. 556. I struggled a little bit with some of the conversation going on in the scene, so still good. I will take 556 words. Absolutely, I will take it. Okay. Let's run through the promos, and hello to Diane. How are you? Welcome. Okay, so Stieg was where we were still talking about the wireless mechanical keyboards. Ubodi and Sadie's were the 2 brand names that were floated around as options besides the $180 Logitech one. Let's see. I mean, if you're posting it on social media all the time, maybe. It is functional, but it does have glitter on it. A valid question before purchase. Yes, glitter, whether or not that glitter comes off is a very important thing, especially for something mechanical like a keyboard, because if that glitter comes off and then goes and floats into the underneath where all of the like guts of the keyboard are, that's a very good question. It doesn't have glitter. Okay, so here is Becca C. Smith's channel. Here is Paget Farmer's channel. Here is Victoria Talks Writing channel. And saying hello. See, here is Stieg's channel. Here is Jen Writes Romances channel. Diane is quickly adding the Sadie's keyboard to Amazon wishlist. Yes. Here is NKR White's channel. Paget says, if I said her hair gathers at the nape, would you know that I mean neck? Pro Writing says, of her neck would be redundant. You feel weird about it. I have seen it done both ways. The more concise way to do it is nape, because the nape is a specific area of the neck. But I have seen it done nape of her neck. Yes, I have seen it done both ways. Here is Kai's channel. Here is Rachel D. Adams' channel. Paget says the dictionary / thesaurus says nape means back part of the neck, which you know, but you guess you've always said nape of her neck, so I don't know. Me either. You could choose one way or the other. Here is Elizabeth Craig's channel. Here is Monique's channel, also known as Mrs. Ocampo Writes. Here is Kate L's channel. Here is Matilda's channel. Here is Alexis's channel. It's like, I know who's following. Stop picking on my friends. Here is Diane's channel. And here is Devin Cutting's playlist, which is amazing. You should definitely be following it. Here is Mama Maggie's channel. And then I asked if Glory writes the blues could be popped in there. So there's Glory's. Glory normally streams with the Awkward Sibling Hour at 4 on Mondays. So here's this afternoon's stream. Yes, thank you. Diane was writing in the journal before starting actual work. Makes sense. Heather says, hello, just in time for promo. You did make it in time for promo. Jen says, 36. That's how many words I'm going to get. The cat needs protection from the scary long guys. Oh, no. Oh, no. Here is Heather's channel. And also, Heather's birthday is coming up, so watch for her birthday stream on September 4th. And Heather says, here's my link tree where you will find all the links to social media, blog site, and the Etsy shop. And there's the link tree for Heather. Jen is excited for September birthday. Yes. Heather says, thank you. Kai got 205 and dinner. Excellent. Padgett says 2 more chapters, 4 more sticky notes, no Cheetos, so a smidge of self-improvement there. I'm just like, I will eat all the Cheetos. I'll eat all the snacks, whatever the snacks are. You're so tired from all your schoolwork that writing this chapter is hard. Oh, no. It happens sometimes, though. Padgett is hungry, though. Oh, no. Jen got 621. Impressive, especially for having to guard the cat from the scary lawn people. Stieg outlined to where you wanted to outline, which is the midpoint. Now it's time for writing, but you're so tired. Do you have time for a small break and then seeing if you have the energy and mental capacity to do it, or are you just going to go through with it, or are you going to knock off? Time for decisions. Rachel says, you're finishing the addition to your villa, The Life and Loves of a Dragon, or just go to the links on YouTube to get to it. Excellent. Lex still has 500 words, although you are knackered. You were supposed to be a wedding chapter, but you don't have the energy, so just a short thing. All the links were shared. Sprinklers were turned off, and laundry was checked. Nice. Trudging through this edit. Yep. Yep. The edit is definitely a trudge. Padgett says, do you? I do. And do you? Oh, I do. Chapter finished. Yes. Indeed. That's not a wedding. A proposal, I meant. Oh, okay. Will you? I will. Okay. Padgett says, to Heather and to Jen and Jenna the Soul Writer, all September birthdays. September honestly starts off like the birthday extravaganza for my family because, okay, let's take a look at this. I've got my birthday calendar. So starting in September, I have 3 birthdays, all boys. Then in October, there are 4 more. No, that's not right. There are 6 more birthdays in October. And then there is only 1 in November. So September and October are like slam full of birthdays. So 4 in September, 6 in October. The other full birth month is February to March, because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 in February, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in March as well. So September to October and February to March are the birthday months. Ashley says, wow, saw the notification for this one. Got so focused on your edits, you forgot to stop in. That's a great excuse. That's a wonderful reason to be late. And it's perfectly valid. So, and also, it's the Dawdling Writer channel. Come on in whenever you feel like it. Padgett says, what's up to Ashley? Heather says to Padgett, I know so many editors and writers who are Virgos. You think nape is a pretty common word, but you used to do hair, so maybe most people don't use that. You have also heard nape of the neck. Yeah. Mom Maggie says to Paget, is it closer to the voice of your story to say it one way or another? That's a good question. Makes sense. All the lulls. Thank you to Mama Maggie. You know they're kind of pinkies up, so maybe they would say nape. Probably then. You've been over-explaining nape all of these years and just found out. Saying it one way or another is a regional and maybe generational thing. Gotcha. Same, apparently. You love the white cheddar Simply Cheetos. I love any type of Cheetos, any and all. Oh, the cat typed 36 for you. Okay, gotcha. Heather says, I've seen both ways as well. So choose one as long as you're consistent with it if it appears multiple times in the story. Yeah. Mom Maggie is suggesting maybe Steek should go to bed early and have a good night. Heather says you're incredibly tired as well. I mean, it's Monday. So Steve says it's only 8:30, so it's a little too early even for you. Gotcha. Have to wait at least until 9. The white cheddar Simply Cheetos are so good. Agreed. You can eat the whole bag in one sitting. Same for the Smart Food popcorn. Gotcha. Your Aries Leo. I am 100% water. I am Pisces Cancer. And I am a mess because of it. Not because of that. I'm a mess myself, and my signs just confirm it. Most of your hubby's family's birthdays are in January, February, March. Gotcha. You love Skinny Pop hearts. Your son is turning 6 in October. Oh, yay! But also, doesn't time fly by so fast? My nephews are growing so fast, and I cannot believe that it's been as many years. I'm like, how did that happen? How did that happen? Paget says, what's an Aries Leo? Is that like born under a Leo moon, etc.? So usually your sun sign is the first one, and then moon and ascending. So those are your usual 3. I think it's moon and then ascending. Yeah. Fun times. Ashley says, your oldest daughter will be 8 in February. You feel too young to have an 8-year-old? Allie's daughter is turning 7 in October. Oh, goodness. You need to go to Costco for that this week. Yes, it goes by so fast. Yeah. They are right when people say that the years fly by with kids. Yes, sun, moon, rising. Thank you. Thank you. We feel old now. Yes, we do. Oh, thank you. I'm Jules. I'm the Dawdling writer. So that's just, my full name is Julianne, but I go by Jules, like Jules Verne. But also just because it feels more me than Julie, which I did. I used to be called Julie in elementary school. So it's what happens. Okay, we need another sprinty sprint. Do we want the record player 30 minutes? Since we seem to be on the 30-minute train. Well, that'll take us over the top of the hour a little bit, but that'll at least give us a full nice-sized sprinty sprint. No, we are not doing a 75-minute sprint. If you want to do 75 minutes, there is a timer for that, and you can have that on your own time. Alrighty. Okay, so 1, save your document. Make sure you save all your progress, or make sure you have backed it up kind of recently. 2, make sure that you have something to hydrate with. I have finished my tea. I'm going to go get a refill this sprint. 3, make sure that you straighten your spine. Roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure that we are not slouching. And 4, make sure that if you need a break to get some more of those Cheetos or Skinny Pop, you can do that. Make sure you take a break. Take care of yourself as you are writing. Here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, that was the third sprint. How'd you do? Let's see, where am I at? I'm at 1828. So I'm very close to 2K, but I think I have wound up finishing this theme, so I'm not mad at it. So, yeah. Don't forget to save. Make sure you save. Okay. How we doing? Let's see. I did ask what music you put on during the record player. Since my record player timer is silent, you can go with whatever music that you like. Mine today was Louis Capaldi. And NKR Wright says going with Xana 19 because it matches perfectly with your work. Nice. Ashley was excited because you just bought a Regency retelling of Cinderella. Nice. I asked the title and it's called Small Feet, which is hilarious in many ways to me. And I might just look it up later because that sounds quite fun. Paget is listening to Motown. Always a good choice. Heather has a question. How do you rescale a Linktree QR code? Does anybody here know? I suggested using like a little snipping tool to essentially make a little photo of the QR code. And then you can size that to however big you want. So if you want, just look up snipping tool. But yeah, so you turned off a few links to create a QR code so that you could print it in case anybody wants to pay for items by way of Etsy shop or coffee at the sale that you're taking part in on Sunday. You can also have links like PayPal or other ways to pay or Square. Gotcha. You have not used a snipping tool before. I highly recommend them. I use them not like every day, but pretty often, I guess. So Megan says, wow, I went this whole morning convinced today was Tuesday. Oh no, you almost missed this entirely. Well, I'm glad that you have gained your Monday back as much as is left anyway. Well, of course, you're on the West Coast, so you have a little bit more of the day left than I do. So Ashley does that too. Yep. It's like the Office episode when Jim makes Dwight think it's Friday. Rachel says, eek, the Demogorgon and Mike Funko Pops that you ordered a while back came in today. Your addiction continues. Nice. I think the only Funko Pop that I have bought was a gift from my brother, and it was the Golden Vader. I think that's right. I'm pretty sure that's the only one that I bought. Rachel says to Megan, don't feel bad. I almost lost Thursday last week. I think it was last weekend. I was like, is today Sunday? But it was Saturday. And it just like the whole day, I was like, shouldn't I be streaming? No, it's Saturday. So yeah. So I think this is for the Mike Funko Pop. You love Stranger Things. Rachel's going to post it on your Instagram and Twitter. You don't need many more before you have them all. You would love Stranger Things as well. Heather says, all this chat about Stranger Things, I only saw the first season. It amazed you how accurately they are portraying the early 80s. It was only a matter of time. Rachel says, I'm missing Will and Max and the older crew, Steve, Nancy, Jonathan, and Robin. Nice. The first season you think is the best season out of any TV show you've ever seen. 4 was also good, but I didn't like 2 and 3 as much. Gotcha. Funko Pops are the little figures that have tiny bodies but giant heads. Some of them bubble, I think. But yeah, they're in like Targets and Walmarts and things. I think I've seen them more often at Target than I have at Walmart. Anyway, Rachel says, I think the first, third, and fourth season are your favorites. As an 80s kid in the series, they're like 3 years older than you were back then. You love it, and the music is perfect. The music was indeed awesome. Season 1 is so scary. You might give season 2 and 3 another try. They're collectible figures. So you think they're adorable, and you started collecting them about 2016. Nice. Jen says 520 and so much more to write today. Oh no. Elizabeth writes, hello, got nothing done. You think you're still waking up from your nap and the brain is moving through goop. But also, hello. Hello. Kai says 346 and figured out the what and why of one of your character motivations. Very important. Good. Ashley booked an email promotion for this new author's Cinderella book. Can't wait to read it. Nice. Great title. Yes, small feet. Diane says, thank you for the sprints. Heading out. You're welcome. Thank you for joining us. Kate says 277 for me. After work pulled me away for almost an hour. But hey, you got 277 words. Mama Maggie got 479. Excellent. Okay. Let me pop Devin's playlist back in the chat. I'm not going to go for a bonus sprint today because it's already 3:17. And I have some things that I would like to get done around the house. But thank you very much for joining me today. Make sure you save your document. And I have scheduled the rest of this week's streams. So I will be back on Wednesday and Friday, 1 to 3, and Sunday, 2 to 5. All of the thumbnails for this week are frog themed. So make sure you go take a look at those. They're quite fun. Let's see. Rachel says, oh, I also got to add to our hobby documents, collaborative writing, finished the Vela post and made a cover reveal ad. Nice. Kate says, thank you for the sprints. You're welcome. Rachel says, thanks so much for the time and focus. You're welcome. NKR says, I could host a sprint if anybody still wants to continue. Feel free. I did also pop Devin's playlist in the chat, and Glory starts in about 40 minutes. So have fun, and don't forget to save. Save.